Hi, my name's David, and this is Revelation, which is now my small 27-foot wooden home that I refitted after the guest house business that I was upon at for 4 years closed due to COVID. So I set sail from the south coast of England in May 2020 and its cold grey English Channel to seek a different life, to sail slowly and single-handed around the world, to experience sailing that was exhilarating, fast, slow, rolly, with dolphins, with others, with new friends, with mesmerizing sunsets. To find anchorages that were picturesque, funny, busy, dramatic. So join me and Revelation as we attempt to sail around the world, to sail an idyllic life. So it's Monday the 4th, 10 o'clock, in this beautiful bay here, just in Formentera. Still just about to move. Beautiful bay to come to. Great sandy beach, sandy bottom all over, but it's gonna blow from the west today, so we're going over past that huge ketch super yacht, sailing yacht, to I think Esmeralda Bay, because it's going to blow from the east for 3 days too. So, and it's swell's coming in a little bit from the west now, so we are going to get out the swell. So we're gonna motor over there. So because we're going to pick up a buoy, I attach a line round the cleat, round the outside of everything, and it comes back to here, this blue one. So rather than gauging where the buoy is at the front of the boat, I have it slide down here and I pick the buoy up here by the engine. I put the rope through and just drag it to the front, rather than trying to hit the buoy when you're single-handed. So that's what we'll do. That there's a super yacht. Can't see the flag, but yeah, indeed it is a super yacht. It's almost as super as mine. So you can see those growlers a bit better now they're in a shadow. So yeah, that's not the passage in, and here's the rock that makes this really safe anchorage from pretty much all winds. That's those little shallow reefs there, stopping many waves getting in, and nice beach, private island, spoiled for choice. Somewhere just over there, I think. Bonjour. Ça va? Ouais, oui, ça va, merci. Okay, so in the distance there is the owner of the island's house. That's a pretty cool house. French boat's just left, so I've managed to drop an anchor in this fantastic bay. Big French charter catamaran. So the good news is I've got a spot to anchor, but the bad news is you can't come here. Rumbo Nord Ibiza, that charter boat, marks the top end, and I'm the other end of what is just this. My catamaran's anchor is just in the sand, but everywhere else, apart from this little 100-meter circle of sand, it's all just seaweed, and we all know we're not allowed to anchor in seaweed here or you get chased, so that is probably why they dropped the buoys. So if you're motoring in and there's no buoys out, kind of pre-season, just remember there's a very small patch of sand to drop anchor in. So it's noon in this beautiful bay. You got 25 knots westerly later on today, but now everybody's just motoring out at anchor, walking the beach, and a beautiful beach it is. And over there looks like a mini paradise. A couple of motor launches has come in. Fantastic. Beautiful clear bottom, clear sky. It's all rather nice. Bank holiday Monday. This is such a nice bay. Okay, so now all the big boats are coming in. Fortunately, they're leaving, so he has an anchor drop. So it's 6 o'clock, Monday 5th of April, and just about the last boat has left, leaving a small motorboat over there, leaving that whole bay completely empty. That which was packed here today, so they all go back to Ibiza town or the marina in Formentera. I mean, it's due to blow up 15 knots tonight from west-northwest, which is, well, there's the sunset, so just over there, so it shouldn't be so bad. Great thing about the Med is there's no tides like the English Channel, so I'm not going to be swung beam on, and if I am, then I'll put another anchor out to get me back onto the waves. But if I'm going to sail around the world, I'm going to be anchorages on my own. So okay, so also time to snap on my night light, my anchor light. So there we go, and that's it. Activate, you just pull it down. It's about the brightest anchor light I've had since sailing. Well, that boat in the distance is the Guardia Civil boat. It's early in the morning, it's had it cruise up, and it cruised past me really slowly, and then it's just zoomed away behind those rocks, and there's the ensign flying, so he knows I'm an English boat. Neighbours are still there. Oh, it's my anchor light. Don't need that. It's, as you can hear by the wind and the microphone, still blowing 35 knots. There's a catamaran that came in last night, anchored just up there, but you can hear that wind. It's absolutely blowing like hell, and it will for the next 2 days. So well, that was all interesting stuff. It is blowing 35 knots out there again. So I guess if they would have knocked on the door, although it's a bit too cold for anybody to be out shouting across each other in 35 knots of winds, but perfect example to tell them I am having safe harbour here whilst I'm heading east, which I still am. If we had any westerly winds, that lasts more than 2 minutes. So yeah, I am seeking safe refuge here as a member of a third country heading east. And of course they'd say maybe answer, they'd say sure, check the documents and head off. Yeah, 40 knot wind that was forecast. This is well, good news is that that anchor road is so taut it twangs now and again like a top E string of a guitar, but it means that Jesus, it's freezing out here. It means that the anchor's well dug in. If the anchor was slipping, I'd be letting out another 2 lengths of bow lengths of road and slipping a 15-pound chunk of pig iron, square of pig iron, which keeps the whole chain on the bottom of the seabed, and that's the deal with anchors. On the day. Yeah, it's just awful, really. Whoa, that is blowing like hell out there. You never think you're in the Balearics, more like south coast of England in November. But anyway, the anchor's holding, which is good. It's gusting 40 knots in parts, and it's set to get a little worse. So no need to put extra road out and put the pig iron down, which acts as a cantilever to keep that chain on the ground, which is pretty much it with anchoring. But the day after tomorrow, 4 days of 6-7 knots of wind and 20 degrees, which is, yeah, hard to imagine. So I'm going to sail along the coast of Ibiza to the east coast and wait for a 48-hour weather window to hop across to Mallorca. Yeah, but it's so quiet inside the boat. You'd never think it's blowing 40 knots outside. It's really weird. 1-inch teak does it, I guess, and it's always so warm. So yeah, a day inside the boat today. I'm going to look at my pile of books and edit some video after breakfast. So that's a day in the life of a solo sailor when the weather is like south coast of England, November. After all those strong winds, it is now breathless and hot here. The speed at which it changes as I dry my welcome mat. He or she, can't tell the difference, very sweet, very patient, just sits there waiting to shriek a call out to the others. Dinner's up. And they don't like kiwi, I can tell you that. Shocking. Well, it's 1 o'clock and by unanimous decision of all the crew, we're going to stay here today and enjoy this bit of peace and tranquility for 2 more days, I think, and I'll get some jobs done on the boat. Strangely, the more time you have, the less inclination you have to do them. There's another little powerboat rocked up and moored on that buoy. So I don't know whether they're going to drop them this year. I mean, if you drop 50 1-ton blocks so people can moor to them rather than dropping anchor, I mean, the seaweed under those blocks for 6 months doesn't fare that well, does it? So I'm not sure what they'll actually do. So yeah, I'm going to finish these that edge there, all these little aesthetic jobs that need sand and a bit of varnishing. I feel if I don't do them now, they're never going to get done. So I'll enjoy the tranquility. I mean, it's really nice. Still cool, and the sea out there is still lumpy, so there's no point in just sailing for the point of it, really. So I'll get those jobs done, and I'll sail out on Saturday in a balmy 5 knots from the south. It's just too nice here now. So yeah, get some jobs done. Now, I know people have laughed at me in the past about this banana and honey toast, but honestly, it's really, these little packs of honey are great. I mean, rather than a jar which a month later has got green things growing in it, these are just great. So yeah, it's an alternative breakfast rather than, come on, you can get out there, rather than just cereal all the time, or bacon and eggs. I've had enough of that. This is good stuff, rather than banana and sugar on. I mean, honey banana, who doesn't like that? Ugh, and the sound I love every morning. Thank you. And until I get myself a sexy new grilled stainless steel cooker, whatever, This is how we do our toast and our pizzas and our warm fire eaters. And we're gonna have this. We're gonna have honey toast with coffee. I'm saving the rest of the kiwis till I don't know, after I'm dead. That's quite a nice sunset for tonight. Wind is right on the back of my head, so it's still blowing east. So I guess that's west. Just to prove that I don't live on crisps, that's pasta and sweet corn, and in here onion, garlic, peppers, tomatoes and quail, which a very sweet girl who cares a little about me bought me. So we're not doing so bad. It's 1:15, Sunday the 11th. Got a nice stern wind. Mainsail's just acting like a big spinnaker type thing, just giving us an easy, I know, 4 knots. But there is a distinct lack of sailing boats out today, as in, well, there's me. Okay, we're just coming between the those 2 lighthouses, heading for Ibiza City. Beautiful day. Best day it's been for a fair few days. So here is the approaches to Ibiza Marinas, my trusty VHF. So when I get a bit closer and turn the engine off, I will channel 6, 9 and 16 give them the call. There's only seem to be 2, Deportivo Ibiza Nueva and Club Nautico de Ibiza. So I'll VH them and just say what's the score? Can I come in my plague ship or what? Ibiza Marina, Ibiza Marina, Ibiza Marina. This is yacht Revelation, 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 over. Closed. Okay, that's channel 6, 9 and 16. Try channel 9. Ibiza Marina, Ibiza Marina, Ibiza Marina. This is yacht Revelation, 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 over. we are just going to round that headland there and go and savour the delights, or not, of Callalonga. Well, that is Callalonga. Oh yeah. Yes. Very narrow. White surf breaking all around it. Yeah. I think on a nice calm day that's quite a nice bay, but that just looks a little exposed. So I think we will, now that we've got this southwesterly, I think we'll just keep going. Yeah. So the wind's picked up, it's blowing south now, and Callalonga secondary plan is, so we're going to go between Highland there, St. Eulalia, and there's a little breaking rock there, so you're going to go in between that passage. That's the rock off to my starboard, and that's the bigger rock, so I'm sliding between those two babies, hopefully. Still rolling reasonable amount, but it's beautiful here, it really is. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, that's quite a roll. So there's the St. Eulalia rock, you see it breaking there, that's a place to be avoided. So we are heading now in between the gap between Tegamago, the island, and Cowboy Boy, which is now untenable in this southerly wind, so we're going to scoot round the back and see what we shall see. It's turning into a voyage of bloody discovery instead of like relaxing afternoon in Callalonga. And I'm going to jibe the sail around, and we'll be nice and clean of that land. So there's all this great surfing down, which has just been a fantastic day. Doing about over 5 knots now. Great day sail. Well, after a fairly boisterous day at sea, I have finally dropped anchor in Cala San Vicente with a trip in line, just in case. There's a few buoys there, I don't know what blocks and ground tackle is below me, but just in case. And it's really quite fine, not that rolly at all. And there's the beach, full of hotels, restaurants and supermarkets, but good lord, the hotel is completely closed, SOS indeed. So that's for sale. Jesus, it's like desolate. It's just completely, few Spanish on the beach, can't see any restaurants open, so supermarkets there. No, that's not open too. Some pretty cool houses up in the cliffs, but obviously not supporting their local economy too much. God, that's dire. Which means it's going to be like that all over. Which means, is it a straight to Tunisia from here? I shall have to think about that. Anyway, wind goes north tonight, so not so bad, not as rolly as I thought it might be. So, right, 6:30, rustle up what left of my provisions. Good day sail though.